Okay, welcome along. Today we're going to have a short grammar presentation looking at a grammar tense, the present perfect tense, and also looking at 7 pieces of vocabulary that are very useful when using this tense. So before we start, let's have a look at the grammar structure, make sure we remember where we are. So the present perfect tense, we have the subject, have or has, and then the past participle, as it's also known, verb 3. So we have an example here. I have been to Japan. He has eaten pizza. So have or has plus verb 3. Okay. If we're forming questions using it, we have and has plus subject plus the past participle. We have an example there. Have you been to Japan? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Has he eaten the pizza? Yes, he has. Or no, he hasn't. Okay. Let's get on now, though. When and why do we use this present perfect tense? There are actually 3 main occasions when we use the present perfect tense. They are for recently completed activities, when the time is unknown or it's not specified or it's not referred to, it's just not important. And thirdly, for an ongoing action or an ongoing state. Okay, so let's have a look at the timeline. So recently completed action, so we have now, so something that's just finished a short time ago. Time unknown, unimportant, unspecified. So again, we've really no idea when this event occurred in the past. And an ongoing action, something that started in the past, is continuing to the present and will continue for the future for some time. Here are the 7 pieces of very useful vocabulary which we'll be looking at. Never ever, just, already, yet, for, and since. So let's start with looking at never and ever, or ever and never. Ever, we use the adverb ever in questions when we want to know if someone has at any point in their life tried or experienced a certain thing. So for example, looking at the picture here, have you ever eaten sushi? And we use the never as a negative sentence. We use the adverb never in negative sentence to explain that at no point in our life have we tried or experienced a certain thing. Let's look at the questions and answers. For example, we have the girl here. Have you ever baked a cake? Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. We can ask another question here. We have a picture of Egypt. What would the question be? Have you ever been to Egypt? That's correct. So yes, I have, or no, I haven't. And we can also ask fun questions as well. So here we have a picture of a girl. Looks like she's kissing a camel. Have you ever kissed a camel? So you can have a lot of fun asking and answering questions with your friends, with your partners, using ever and never. Okay, next up we're going to look at these 3 words, just, already, and yet. So just, an action finished a short time ago. I've just had lunch. Already, something you've completed and it's finished. I've already written the assignment. And yet, something you haven't done but will do soon or intend to do soon. I haven't finished my homework yet. I'm sure a lot of students say that to their parents. You can also use yet for asking questions. Have you finished your homework yet? Again, parents asking kids that a lot, I'm sure. And then the answers could be, yes, I have just finished my homework. Yes, I've already finished my homework. Or no, I haven't finished my homework yet. So there we have the 3 phrases there, just, already, and yet. Finally, we're going to look at these 2 important words, for and since. So we use the word since the time some ongoing action started. So we use since to refer to when it actually started. So I've lived in Chiang Mai since 2006. So that's when that action or state started. For, we use for the length of time something has been happening. I've lived in Chiang Mai for 5 years. Important to remember, since and for we use to indicate the length of time of an ongoing action or state. So when we use the present perfect for an ongoing action, we can use since and for to indicate how long that action has been ongoing. And we have an example here. I've had a fever since last Monday. I've had a fever for almost a week. So we use the same thing, but since refers to when it started and for refers to how long it has been. And I've studied at various schools since I was 5 years old. I've studied at various schools for 10 years. So this would imply that the person is now 15 years old. I hope that has been useful. Like I said, those phrases are very useful for using the present perfect tense, which is a wonderful tense for using to describing things about yourselves in your life in the past. Thank you very much.